Hi everyone, Kelsey here with another episode of So What's New. And this episode, Carol has been quilting away. This is a fall themed episode. We got in this brand new fabric from Northcott, and oh my gosh, we have two beautiful quilts with kits to show you, so let's get into it. The first one is called Windswept. And when this collection came in, we all went crazy for it. There's an amazing panel in here, which this pattern cleverly cuts up and uses in the border. We'll take a look at the panel later. 60 by 80 quilt. The kits are on pre-order. So if you would like one, we have 3 available and we're just waiting on one more piece of fabric to come in and we'll be able to ship those out to you. Let's take a look at the pattern very quickly. This is by Quilt Fox Designs and it's all in color, step-by-step instructions with pictures, which is really nice for those of us who like pictures. And it'll be available for us very soon. So that one's Windswept. And the next quilt from this fall collection from Northcott is called Autumn Night. And it's so big, it's 68 by 82. We actually had to fold down this right side, but this is what it looks like all together. Autumn Night. And we all went crazy when we saw this one come together. It's just gorgeous colors, as you can imagine. Great for the fall season. We're finally able to enjoy this weather outside. It'd be nice to go outside and lay in the grass on or cuddle up and watch a movie with something warm to drink. Let's look at this one. We do have the kits in stock, and Autumn Night is going to include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of fabric already cut and bagged for you. This is everything for the quilt top, seen behind me, half seen behind me. And now let's take a look at the panel. So you can see it much better in this quilt, but this panel was actually cut up and used in the borders of the first quilt we looked at, which I thought was pretty innovative. This would also be a nice panel to do any bag making that you may want to do. You can fussy cut it and make table runners, placemats. There's so much you can do with this. So let's take a look also, if you know you want to get a quilt kit, be looking at these pieces for the backing. This would be a good one right here if you're a teal turquoise person. There's, what's this one called? This is Stonehenge Autumn Splendor. This one, I have to open up so you can see the full width of fabric. If you are a collage quilter, this would be really neat for the background of something that you may have going on. I love the rust color mixed in with the turquoise. All right, let's continue. We still have a lot of fabric to look through. Got the leaves, the branches. The branches came in 2 colors. And then this is kind of like the Stonehenge turquoise, but with leaves on it. So that would make a really nice backing. So with this, it would hide stains, I guess, if you end up using this quilt a lot. And then one more leaf. This one's the exact same as that one, maybe a little bit lighter. Okay, and the next collection I'm excited to show you just came in from Michael Miller. It's called Enchanted Forest. At least that's the name of the pattern. Let's first take a look at the main print. Michael Miller is famous for making fairies. The detail in the fairies of every collection they've ever come out with is amazing. And so when we saw this one, I said, oh my gosh, we have to dedicate this to our old coworker, Carolyn. She's no longer with us, but she worked here for probably 35 or 40 years. And I think anytime we got in a collection from Michael Miller that featured fairies, she got herself one piece of each piece in the entire collection. And she would turn out the most beautiful, let's take a look at this. She would turn out the most beautiful quilts featuring these fairies. And her nickname was Rusty. And so this collection reminds us of her because not only are they her prized fairies, but they are also in her favorite colorway, autumn, fall, rust, gold. Look at this border print. Okay, I'm gonna open up the width of the fabric so that you can see. This one would be very wearable. You can make a really nice skirt out of this. So you've got the dancing fairies on the top all the way to the bottom. They're dancing and having fun and being happy in the flowers. We got to keep going because there's a big stack here. There is a free pattern. I don't know, did I just bury it? Here is, I did, sorry. Here is the border print in a blue colorway too, and then I'll stop and show you the free pattern because you may want to make a quilt out of this. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay, so there's the width of the fabric. Just amazing, isn't it? If you're local, you should definitely come in and take a look at this fabric and be thinking about what you want to make, maybe some pillowcases. Here's this pattern. It's rated Confident Beginner, and that's because all the pieces are pretty big. There's not too much intricate cutting here. It features the panel we looked at in the center, and then the smaller panel squares around it, and the border. Now, we did not make kits of this. We could, if you would like us to. The quilt does require 9.5 yards of the border because of the fussy cutting. So this is an idea. Of course, you could use any quilt patterns that you may have at home that feature panels, or you can do a traditional quilt blocks and use the fairies. Just love this one. Lots of berries in there, and it's kind of a hunt for all the different fairies. And we've got some really nice matching coordinates. These do not have fairies in them, so if you aren't a fairy fan, you can still use these in your holiday decor, these four right here. And then here's the last one to round up Enchanted Forest. And I hope you love these as much as we all do. They're available in store or on sewing.net. I hope I've inspired you to make something today. Thank you for watching.